everybody. I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right, this one is called Smoke Almost Got Smoked. Yes, yes. This was back in the days, back in the 80s. I had a friend named Smoke. He kind of put you in the mind of DC Fly. DC Fly. Y'all know DC Fly. Yeah, he was something like DC Fly. And me and him was hanging out one day, and he told me about this chick named Darlene. Okay. Now, Darlene was a little older than him. She was like, maybe my sister's age or something like that. So she was a little older than him. Well, she was like a lot older than him. He like about maybe 3 or 4 years older. So she was more mature than him. But Smoke took a liking to her. And so one day Smoke went over to her house. He went over there and he talked and everything like that, whatever he did. Then he came back and told us, man, I like her. I like her, man. She this and that and that's that. And then we said, man, go on. So we laughed at him and stuff like that. Then the next day, Smoke went back over there again. And either she wasn't there or something. So he chilled on the porch for a minute to wait for her to come home. But she didn't come home, so he left. But he told us that he hung out with her that day. He said, man, I hung out with her and this and that, woo, woo, woo. He said all of that. So we said, okay, that's cool. Then the third day. This third day, he went over there and he went and knocked on the door and came inside, okay? So he was in there talking to her and everything like that. So later on that day, we got a call. I got a call at home and my friend got a call at home. And it was Smoke. And he was calling us. He said, y'all got to come get me, man. These guys are outside and they talking about doing something to me. So I said, what in the world? And I told my other friend, I said, see, Darlene has another boyfriend. And they there to probably beat him up. So I told him, I said, hey, strap up. Yeah. See, another friend of mine's, they hit the freights. And they stole some 38 caliber, 38s. So they had those like that. I got a 38 snub nose chrome. And my friend had I don't know, he had a 38 special or something like that. So we took him, put him in our belts, and we went over. We said, look, we're gonna get him out of there and we're gonna leave with him. That's it. We don't want no trouble. That's it, So we left, and then I jumped in my car. I jumped in my Buick Electra, and I picked my friend up and picked another friend up. And we were driving around there, and then we parked. Then we got out, and sure enough, we saw it. It was 5 guys outside, So we walked between them and went up the stairs, we would boldly walk between them because we were strapped, We didn't have nothing to worry about, we thought, So we went up and knocked on the door, and he didn't come to the door. And his girlfriend, supposed to be Darlene, didn't come to the door. So we turned around. We was at the top of the stairs, and Dude said, man, who is you, man? Who is you? I said, this me. And I lift my shirt up and showed him the butt of the gun, you know. Showed him the butt of the gun. He said, yeah. I hear you, little man. I hear you, little man. But what you got that we ain't got? Then they all pulled out some long guns. I'm telling you, when they pulled a gun, they had to have some 357s, you know. Everybody was clicking it and stuff like that. And I said, I was standing there up on the porch and I said, man, let me put this little stuff up then. I put it back in there. And I said, all right, you guys, I'll see you. And they laughed at me. They laughed at me. So we walked between them. Got a car. He said, and then one of them said, hey, don't come around here with that stuff no more. You know, one of y'all gonna get popped, you know. I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. we got in the car and we left. But Smoke was still in there, you know. So after a standoff for like about, they were banging on her door, but she didn't open the door. You know, I don't know if they was that ruthless, like they wanted to break in or something, but he escaped out the back door. He got out the back door, jumped over the fence, and took off, you know, ran, and then he came back to around the house, you know. And I asked him, I said, man, what? Man, you almost got us killed, you know. I said, you didn't come to the door or nothing. He said, I'm not stupid. I wasn't coming out there because they wanted me, you know, and I didn't go out, you know. But Darlene let them in after he left. They searched around in the house and they couldn't find him, you know. So they figured that they made a mistake or something, you know. But that was it for Smoke, you know. Later on, Smoke had turned down bad on us, you know. He started maybe doing, I don't know if he was doing the nose candy or something like that. Whatever he was doing it. And he started stealing, you know. So Smoke came over to my house one day and he sat in my living room and we were talking and stuff like that, laughing and stuff like that. And then I went to the back for something. When I came back, Smoke left. Smoke was getting ready to leave. He said, I got to get ready to roll. I got to roll out. I said, okay, all right, then. I'll see you later. And then he left. And then I looked on the table because I put my chains. I had like 2 chains, you know, just 2 chains. Took them off and put them like right in the ashtray. Put them right in the ashtray. The ashtray was cleaned out and stuff. There wasn't no cigarettes in there, but I put them in the ashtray. And I looked all over for them and I couldn't find them. So I had to call my boy up again. I said, look, man, I don't know, man, but I think Smoke got me, you know. I think he got me for my chains, you know. So we could not find him. We couldn't find him at all. All around the hood and stuff. Went to his house, couldn't find him. Looked all over for him. I asked his sister where he was at. She didn't know. So finally, we found him. And it wasn't nice for him, you know. But we recovered all the stuff. And we recovered a ring, another ring from my boy. And he had a radio for my other boy. And it was just crazy. It was crazy. So that was it for me and Smoke. But we virtually saved Smoke's life when we went over there to Darlene's house to get him out of there. But we bought the time and like distracted them so he can get out the back door, you know. But Smoke, man, that was it for him. And then after that, after Smoke stole all of our stuff and stuff like that, we got it back. And my chain was broke. I don't know if he broke it to try to make 2 chains out of it, out of 1 chain or something like that. I don't know. But I got it back and I smacked him up a little bit, you know. You know. And my boys, I didn't let them jump on him because they wanted to. But, you know, but he got away. Then I saw him like 10 years later, you know, 10 years later, when I went back around there. By then, I had moved away from that area, you know. So I came back around there and I was walking down, going towards Cottage Grove, walking down 47th Street, going toward Cottage Grove. And I saw Smoke, and I couldn't believe it. His face was drawn in. His face was drawn in, and he had stubble all on his face and stuff like that. He was real, real skinny. So I said, Smoke. He said, oh, what's up, man? What's up? Oh. He acted like he was happy to see me. And I said, man, don't be hugging up on me like that, man. You know, because he was smelling nasty and stuff like that. He said, oh, I'm sorry, man. Man, what's up, June? What's up, June? Look, man. I'm down bad. I need some change. Can you loan me a couple of dollars? I said, Smoke, what happened to you, man? Man, Smoke used to be fly. That's what people call him. They say, man, you fly or something like that. Because he used to be dressed. So I said, Smoke, man, you are in bad shape. Look, man, I'll give you $3, man. Go on over there across the street to McDonald's, because there was a McDonald's right across the street. Before you get to 47, you look across the street, it was a McDonald's. I said, go on and get you something to eat, man. And he said, man, thank you, June. Thank you, June. I appreciate it. Thank you. I said, man, please, man, don't do this. What's up to your mom, your mom and them, you know? He said his mom died, you know. And he said he'd been down like that ever since his mother died, you know. And he said his sister kicked him out. So he was in bad shape. But anyway, I gave him $3 and he went to get something to eat. He got a hot meal. But I think somebody said he passed away, or either he had an overdose or something, you know. It's a sad case. And this happened to many of my friends around there. Many of my friends on the south side of Chicago have perished away because of drugs. Or they got mixed up in something and they got shot or something, you know. So, man, it's a bad deal, you know. But RIP to all them brothers around there. Everybody that I used to hang with, you know. You know, so. All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share. Share my videos with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies. Peace. Adios. Salamet.